Hi guys, it's your girl Isha. Today I'm going to be dropping some nuggets for the coming decade. The year 2020 is about to, come upon us, and I need you to be prepared. Yeah, so next year you're going mega. That should be a desire for you. You're no longer going to be playing small. We're going epic, we're going places, and we're burning too bright on our stage, so the world cannot ignore us. So, yeah, the first one, grab your pen and paper and just take a couple of notes. Yeah, something small, but trust me, it's going to be worth the while. So, the first is to intercede for people that relate with you actively, for your family, for your friends, those have genuinely have needs in their lives that seeming like a burden to them. Intercede for them. Go to God and ask God to meet that need for them. It could be your driver, it could be your cleaner, your chauffeur, someone that works with you, your staff. Intercede for them. Trust me, it's going to go a long way. There's this thing I said in one of my videos, and I was like, sacrifice is goes a long way. Sacrifice goes a long way. So this is a sacrifice that you're taking. And why are we here if not to serve each other? So make our time to intercede, okay, for your nation as well. The two is fellowship with your maker. I was listening to Tomi Balogun recently, and she said she's if you don't know her, by the way, she's the founder of the Green Investment Club, and she said it was in her place of fellowship and prayer that God gave her the blueprint of the Green Investment Club, how it should be set up, how it should be structured, and all of that. So, God is still in the business of giving us blueprints. So, fellowship with your maker. When I say fellowship, I don't mean just always need to talk to God. No, God also wants to talk to you. So, make time to fellowship. Okay, someone said you can't pray without fellowship. You can't fellowship without prayer. We can pray without fellowship, and that is so true. That's from Emisi Olabi. She's a pastor in Fountain of Life Church. And the next is show up today. People that ask a lot of questions like, how do you stay consistent? How do you how do people achieve their goals? And how are they consistent in life's journey, in life's work, in the things that they've set out to do? And sometimes it's just so it's like, how do you eat an elephant in bits? Okay, so show up today. When you do today, show up tomorrow. Do tomorrow, show up the day after tomorrow. Do that one and show up the day after the day after tomorrow. So it's in the little steps. Atomic Habits talks about showing up. Like, once you show up, the job is 50% done. So just show up. The idea is to build a habit around it, a routine around it, so it becomes a part of you. And when it's a habit, it's just done without thinking about it. So just do the 5%, show up for that day, and finish up that task for that day. Okay, so the fourth is, do not compartmentalize your life. Everything is related. Don't say, oh, my family, my finance is different, my family is different, having to take care of my children is different, having to care for my husband, or it's different, having to run my career is different, my business is different. No, work a schedule around your routines. Work a routine or schedule around the season the season you are in, the season of life that you are in. Definitely it's going to work out best for you that way. Trust me. Don't compartmentalize. Don't say this is different, that is different. No, work everything out, because it all goes back to one person, which is you. You're the one involved. So work everything around your routines, as in workout strategies around your routine. So don't compartmentalize. Okay. The next is, do not your invest your money. Do not save it in the bank. Yeah, I've said before that you should pay yourself first. Yes, pay yourself first. Set aside a certain percentage, 20%, 10%, but don't just invest it in the bank. Invest it in something that has the potential to create more money for you, that has the capacity to grow. Take for instance, if I'm saving up 20% of my income, I invest it in funding a farm. Yeah, so I know that, okay, after some time, maybe after 6 months, 3 months, or whatever, it's going to yield a certain percentage of interest for me, and so I've been able to multiply that money, not necessarily 100-fold, but I've been able to create money from from thin air. So that's just it. Don't see, because the bank is still going to make 5% from the money you're saving, and they give you peanuts. So please don't just save your money, invest it in something that has the capacity to bring more money to you. Now the next is speak up on things that you see going wrong around you, and you're not comfortable with. Let me give you an example. Speak up about things that go wrong around you. Let me give you an example. There was this person, someone was, let's say, okay, I'm just using an analogy. Mr. A was doing something that Mr. B didn't like, and Mr. A kept talking to himself, why is Mr. B behaving this way, blah 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 blah. But trust me, Mr. B did not change. But when Mr. A summed up courage to talk to Mr. B about that thing, then he began to change. So when you see things going wrong around you and you can speak up about those things, then you will see that change effected. Don't just grumble and keep those stuff within you. And trust me, if it's somebody that you can't really relate with, go to God in prayer, because these things are spiritual, and God Himself would work a way around it. God Himself will send somebody to that person. There's this testimony from our father in the Lord, his late now Kenneth Hagin. He said his uncle had been an unbeliever for years, and he kept praying about him. But God said, praying to God about him, but God said no, that He told him, He said in His word that pray that you send me the harvest. And once he started praying in that manner, God sent someone within 3 days. He has been praying for years, like 12 years and over, but God sent someone within 3 days, and his uncle was saved. So trust me, there are strategies to these things, and if some things are not working out, it's a deficiency in wisdom in that aspect. So the next is attack any act with the mindset of a high performer. Whatever you want to do in life, it's either you do it 100% or you don't do it at all. And I'm also learning from this. So give everything that you attempt to do your best shot. Give it your best shot. Trust me, and you'll be proud of yourself in no time. Be a high performer. The next is appraise your year. This I got from Mfon Echo. She says you should appraise your year without guilt, without could have, should have, would have. No, because sometimes it's just because we are comparing our lives to someone else's. No, appraise your year and see, this is the season of my life that I'm in, and trust me, you will discover that you've actually grown. So the next is be thankful. Appraise your year is for this year, so you know the strategies to take in the coming year. And be thankful daily for what you have. When you wake up every morning, be thankful. Say, God, thank you for today. Thank you for all that I have. And trust me, more will come to you, more will flow to you. Gratitude is everything. So read a book a week or read a book in a month, but just find a way to read to increase your knowledge base. Go to YouTube, listen to podcasts, work on those great areas where you have deficiency in. Get yourself schooled in those areas, invest in your knowledge base, and you'll be better off for it. So consciously guard your mind. This is the last one. Consciously guard your mind. Don't just listen to things or scroll through feeds on social media. No, your mind is a sponge. It absorbs everything, and sometimes when you're not prepared, when life throws you curveballs, these things come out. So intentionally absorb those things that will grow your capacity to deliver more, to be a better person, a better version of yourself. Don't just listen to things, don't just listen to people, don't just accommodate things around you. Be intentional about the things you allow your mind, the things you allow to filter into your mind, and trust me, your life would go epic, and the zenith that we so desire, we would see ourselves walking through it in leaps and bounds. So thank you, and don't allow those seeds that can destroy you to get into you, to your success. Peace. Happy New Year, and compliments of the season. I'm out. Thank you.